Welcome to the Write Academy. I am Matthew R. Miller. We're in our remote studio today for not with the usual backdrop. I wanted to make a video about the importance of reading for writers. I used to teach English composition writing at a university, and a student came up to me after class and she asked, what I really want to improve my writing. What can I do? And I could just sense that she wanted kind of a quick fix. But I had to tell her, I said, look, the number one thing you can do to improve your writing is to read books. And I could just see on her face that that wasn't the answer she wanted. She wanted some kind of a quick fix, do this or that, 1, 2, 3, and then tomorrow your essay will be better. If you want to be a writer, you have to read. I never understood, I'm in several writing groups online, and a lot of new writers will ask, do I really have to read books if I want to be a writer? And I always reply, I guess a little smugly, but sarcastically, I say, do I have to cook food if I want to be a great chef? Reading as a writer, reading will do several things for you. First of all, human brain is so amazing, right? When we read, our brain is processing things, figuring things out, making hypotheses, making guesses, confirming them later or not, without realizing it. This is our subconscious. If you read the scope of the great books of the world, and it doesn't just mean English literature around the world, translation if you have to, of course, and you read the classics and you read the modern stuff, you read the good stuff and the bad stuff, the popular stuff, the more literary stuff, what your brain is doing, it's seeing how it is done well and how it is done badly. And it's drawing these conclusions without you even realizing it. And so you're going to learn words that you never knew. You're going to see vocabulary. You're not sure what it is, but the context will give you a clue. You're going to see a style, tone, theme, plot, character, all these things developed correctly and well, and your brain is going to imitate it. That's what you're going to do. You're going to start imitating it. Now you might ask, well, I want my own writing style. I don't want to just imitate someone. Yeah, that comes later. It's no problem. There's a reason why art students in, for example, Paris, will go to the museums and sit and paint a copy of the painting in front of them. Not because that's what the only thing they plan to do in their art career is copy, but because you have to start with the basics by seeing what the greats did, the masters did. And so if you get some great piece of literature and you read it, your brain is going to naturally start imitating that when you write. That's not the ultimate goal, is just to imitate, but you're going to develop your own style eventually. Don't worry, it's going to happen. But you're going to see good writing and your brain is going to make these connections. It's not an easy answer. It's not a simple, quick answer. It's not, a cheat or a shortcut to good writing. Read, read, read. You should be reading every day. You should be reading good books, solid books, and you should be writing every day. Those are the two best things you can do to improve your writing. It might take a while. It's not a short process. In the meantime, keep learning your grammar, keep, watching videos here on the Write Academy about style and tone and all this stuff, but read, 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 and write every single day. That's the only way to become a better writer, because frankly, a writer is someone who writes. Yeah. What are you writing? You're writing stories. And how do you know about stories? By reading them. So read, 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 write. There is no shortcut, but if you do that every day, spend the time to do it. If you at all possibly can, you're going to see your writing improve, and it'll improve fairly quickly. You'll be surprised. You're not going to be necessarily the next day writing, the great next work of literature, but within weeks, within a couple of months, you're going to see your writing improve, and you're going to start learning things without even having to process it. Your brain's going to do it automatically. So please, if you want to be a writer, or if you're new to writing, read, 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 and write every single day. That's the best advice I can give you, and I hope that helps. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And you're watching Write Academy. I'm Matthew R. Miller.